a WikiVidi Documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Queen discography. British rock band Queen consisted of vocalist Freddie Mercury, guitarist Brian May, drummer Roger Taylor, and bassist John Deacon. Founded in 1970, Queen released their self-titled debut album in 1973. Despite not being an immediate success, Queen gained popularity in Britain with their second album Queen II in 1974. Their 1975 song, Bohemian Rhapsody, was number 1 for 9 weeks, and is the third biggest selling single of all time in the UK. The band's 1981 Greatest Hits album is the biggest selling album in UK history with 6.0 million copies sold by 2014. The band's 1991 compilation Greatest Hits 2 is also one of the UK's top 10 biggest sellers of all time, with 3.8 million copies sold by 2012. In 1972, Queen signed a production deal with Trident Studios. Later in their career, Queen signed a record contract with EMI and Elektra in the United States. The band would remain with EMI for the rest of their career, though, in 1983, they terminated their American contract with Elektra and signed with Capitol Records. However, in 1990, they terminated their US contract with Capitol and signed with Disney's Hollywood Records, which has remained the current owner and distributor of Queen's entire music catalog in North America. In 1991, Queen's entire catalog was remastered and released by Hollywood on CD in the United States, and 13 albums were remastered at Abbey Road Studios and released on CD and cassette in the United Kingdom between July 1993 and March 1994. Queen's entire album back catalogue was remastered and re-released in the UK and rest of the world through 2011 to commemorate their 40th anniversary. The 2011 remasters were released by Universal's Island Records label, as the band's contract with EMI Records ended in 2010. The 2011 remasters were released on SACT by Universal Music Japan between November 2011 and April 2012. In an interview with BBC Wales, Brian May announced a new compilation album titled Queen Forever, which was later released by Hollywood in November 2014. Compilation albums. Notes: before 2011, compilation albums were not listed on the top 200 albums chart in France, but instead on a separate chart for compilation albums only. The French chart positions here for the compilation albums of their peak positions on the French compilation albums chart. Box sets. Before 2011, compilation albums were not listed on the top 200 albums chart in France, but instead on a separate chart for compilation albums only. The French chart positions here for the compilation albums of their peak positions on the French compilation albums chart. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to